Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Winston Salem Moves podcast and YouTube video channel. Today's installment is going to be with the Untitled Boxing Club in Clemmons, North Carolina. These guys are awesome. It's very near and dear to my heart, as you'll see in the video, because I was a boxer in college. And it's a type of workout that I think is so misunderstood and is so poorly represented by the professional atmosphere of boxing that a lot of people are worried about getting into it. And I don't think that those reservations are going to hold up if you watch this video. I don't think those reservations are going to worry you anymore if you watch this video, because really at the end of the day, it's just another type of fitness. It's another type of activity that is really, really fun, and it keeps you engaged, it keeps you active, and more importantly, it keeps you healthy. And you wouldn't think that with hitting a bag and doing all the things that they do, but really it is bar none, in my opinion, one of the best things that you can do full body to get yourself into good physical shape. It's a great cardio workout. It's a great muscular workout. It holds a little bit of everything, and it's just so much fun. And I'm sure you can see the bias just oozing out of me as I'm talking about this, because I love boxing, I really do. And I'm really picky about it too, and that's something that, admittedly, I'm kind of a stickler when I walk into these places, not necessarily thinking that I'm better than everybody, but it just annoys me to see certain things in boxing gyms that I've seen in the past. And just a little bit about my past with boxing is I used to, as part of being on a team in college, you had to run a club 2 to 3 times a week for the general public. So I do know a little bit about running these classes, and I can say without a doubt that Title Boxing in Clemmons does an amazing job. They really do. I've never met a single trainer that I didn't just think the absolute world of. They all care so much, and it's more than just the boxing side of things. They care a lot about fitness. They care a lot about even their personal training side of things, and it's just a really great atmosphere where I have felt very comfortable going in and getting all of my stuff done. I trust them a lot. And it's just, again, it's a really great atmosphere, and I'm excited for you guys to see this. I hang out with Seth and Jen, and we hit the bag and ask a couple questions back and forth, and I think you'll really enjoy it. There's definitely some bent over breathing in this one. So without further ado, please enjoy this video. I hope everybody loves it, and stick around for the end of the video. I have a special offer for those of you that are really interested in this and are interested in learning a little bit more about how you can get better or get involved with this kind of community, okay? So take care, enjoy this video. Thank you so much for hanging out. All right, everybody, welcome back to the podcast. I'm here at Title Boxing in Clemmons, North Carolina with Seth and Jen here, and they're gonna take us through a couple of little exercises, and at the same time, we're going to go through some questions with them to find out a little bit more about Title Boxing. This is something that's near and dear to my heart because I was a boxer in college. I really love this type of sport. I love this fitness. And I think there are a lot of misconceptions about boxing that if you learn more about it, you may be more open to trying it out. And I'm sure these guys would be more than happy to share that with you. They were just recently awarded the Winston-Salem Journal's Reader's Choice Fitness Center, Best Fitness Center of 2019. I said that right? Perfect, yeah. So these guys are the real deal. We're gonna learn a lot, so stick around, watch the videos, and we're excited about this one. To start things off, Seth is going to take us through a really quick warm-up drill, and then we're going to start firing off the questions after this first drill. All right?
So you want to go on the bag, or you just want to go shadow box?
We can just, yeah, that's fine.
So let's start with like a jab low, then
drop. All right, perfect. So one of the things that I really love about this gym is the fact that I know a lot of gyms call themselves a community and they really play up the whole community persona, but it's something that I've really noticed actually takes place here. Every time somebody walks in, they have a Title Boxing bag with the shoes, with the gloves, with the wraps, all of that. People are so thrilled to be here. So can you guys explain a little bit about how you accomplish that and why that's so important to Title Boxing?
Yeah, so everybody who comes in this store, they are literally family to us. So each and every person, we know their name, we know something about you, and we love having you here. We want to help you achieve your goals, whatever they are, whether it's weight loss, toning up, whatever it is, we want to help you achieve that. And that's done by knowing who you are. When you walk in, it's super important to us that we know everything about you so that we can help you achieve your goals.
Yeah, I agree. Just since day one, we've strived to really know every single member. We don't want to just be like, you go to a regular gym, they're like, hi, You walk in, that's all you get. Have a good workout. You leave, bye.
Yeah,
You know,
here's your towel.
we want to talk to you. We want to get to know you. We know pretty much every member's name. Once you've been here for a little while, we're going to know who you are. So, yeah, that's the biggest thing. We really want to make it a community, a family, not just a gym.
Yeah.
That's why we call it Title Boxing Club, not Title Boxing Gym.
Yeah, and that's awesome, and that's something that I recognize from you guys from the start, and I'm kind of, I'm picky about my boxing gyms for a good reason, and especially with something that's a club that's kind of a franchise, you always want to be cautious, but I've been impressed from day one with a lot of things that you guys do, and part of that is that the community factor, it doesn't just mean your members. Mm-hmm. I think every single trainer that I've met, which is everybody except for, I think there's a new one now who I haven't met yet, but everybody that I've met is super engaged, cares a lot about this club, and cares a lot about being the best. And one of the things that really stood out to me was I came over here and did a talk recently with you guys, help you out a little bit with just injury assessments, things like that. Mm-hmm. And everybody was super engaged. It's the most engaged that I've ever had anybody be at one of these talks. And that speaks volumes, because I've been to a lot of high profile gyms. I've been to a lot of gyms that probably should be and are to a certain level very engaged in the conversation, but you guys were firing questions off at me. It was very, very good. So can you guys speak a little bit more to y'all's drive to be such a top-notch gym and just be able to care for people all encompassing? Because not everybody's going to open their doors to a physical therapist and say, yeah, come on in and teach us something really boring about the body that we might not want to hear about.
Right. So like I said before, we want to make sure that you're achieving the goals that you want to see whenever you come in. I want to make sure you're doing it right. You're not getting hurt. You're finding the right thing just for you. Now, this is something that everybody can do, so we want to make sure that they're able to do it. When you come in, if you have an injury, if you have some kind of thing that might prevent you from doing the workout, we'll find a way that you can actually get your workout in, find your goals, achieve everything you want.
Yeah. Like she said, we want everybody to be able to come in here and do it. We've had people, we've had a guy with a prosthetic leg. We've had people with leg injuries that have just got out of the hospital, basically, and they're in there doing it. We pretty much try to make it so that there's some way that you're going to be able to come have fun with us and box with us and get a good workout in. Yeah. So by learning from you and getting some ideas from you, that's going to help us a lot more as far as being able to know what to look for, how to help people. So as you said, we were all very excited to have you in there to learn stuff. And that's the thing with our trainers. Like, we want trainers they love this. They're not just here for a job, they're here because they love it. Yeah. And that's one of the biggest things we look for when we're getting new trainers is they have to love it. It's not just a job here.
Yeah. Awesome. Great answer. You ready to turn it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Jen, you want to pick the next one?
All right. Next we're going to do jab, cross, hook, cross.
Okay. Just because you guys can't hear, we're going to go jab, cross, hook, cross. Yeah. Alrighty, so what is the biggest misconception about boxing, about fitness boxing, that you guys can teach people out there that may have them worried about coming in here and boxing?
So basically, you don't want to come in here thinking we're going to hit you, you're going to get hit, you're going to hurt yourself, or you're going to become like a professional boxer. That's not what this is. Title Boxing Club is for everybody, from someone who has never touched a bag, never put boxing gloves on, to someone who has boxed. As you have in a boxing club, at a college, even professionally. We've had a few people in here that may use it as a conditioning class, and we have people with moms. We have moms in here using this as their exercise, literally for everyone. So you can take boxing, as you see, we're all very out of breath for 30 seconds of doing it. It's a very good workout. It's fun. It's exhilarating. You burn calories, and you get to take out your stress and hit something, and that's always
stress
good.
relief.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people think boxing, I'm going to get hit, I'm going to get hurt, but that's not what we want at all. Yeah. So it's a place to come work out, to have a good time. You're definitely going to learn good boxing techniques, but we also want to get you in shape, help you reach those goals that you want, go into your workout confident, go into your life confident.
Yeah, and that's awesome. And you guys do a really good job of teaching form and all that, and it's something that I preach a lot in my clinic, which is movement matters. We really have to be on top of our form. That's even with daily life. So what, again, was really impressive to me is from day one, you guys sat somebody down, you taught them go through the form, and then you watch them the whole time, and I see you guys doing that, watching everybody, especially the new people, growing through their form, because you want them to come in here and get the benefits out of boxing, because it's not something that's going to hurt you. And that's that's something that even I myself have had a really hard time getting people to understand. It's like, oh, you're a physical therapist, but you're a boxer? I'm like, yeah. The fighting other people aside, that's not why I did it. I started boxing because it was a great workout. It kept me in fantastic shape. I never had any issues. I was never injured while I was boxing until the end, and that's not why I quit. But I was never totally injured while I was boxing, and that's the thing, is people don't understand what we're like. Martial artists, combat sports, it's really, really important to keep your body top notch. And that's what boxing allows you to do, but there are levels for everybody. Just like any other gym that's doing their due diligence, they're not going to have you come in and ripping a 135-pound bar overhead. You guys aren't going to have somebody swinging at the bag as hard as they can on day one. You're going to work them, but you're going to work them in different ways. And between people that have just started and people like myself that have been doing it for a little while, you can come in here and get a really great workout out of it. So that's what I love about this place, and I really appreciate y'all's dedication to the form and everything.
Yeah.
And I could nerd out about boxing all day, so I'm going to shut up now. Do you want to turn it up a notch?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
My biggest question for you is, other than using our arms, or what would we call it, arm punching?
Arming the punches.
Arming their punches. Other than that, what is the biggest mistake most people do when they're boxing?
Ooh, that's a good question. So in here, what I would say is the breathing. It's the breathing a lot of the times, and that seems like a ticky-tacky sign, but if you're holding your breath trying to hit the bag, you're leaking a lot of core power that you could be transferring through those hips. So, you mentioned not arming your punches, so you don't want to stand in front of the bag and do this. That's a great way to hurt your shoulders, hurt your elbows, because trust me, I've done it. I gave up mobility for speed and then decided that that's probably not what's going to give me longevity. So, switched over to using my hips a little bit more, and that really gets the breathing stuff going. So, being able to hit that bag, power through, that little breath at the end. You hear boxers, if you ever watch a boxing training video, you hear ha 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 ha. That's not to sound cool. That's because they're letting little bursts of little bursts of core power, core energy going through. If you hear Serena Williams slamming a ball, same thing. So breathing, honestly, is one of the most important things. And again, it seems ticky-tack, but if you're trying to throw something at a bag as hard as you can, and you don't have a solid core, it's like trying to fire a cannon from a canoe. Nothing is going to go well. You're going to hurt something eventually. So that would be my biggest advice for that.
Yeah.
Fair enough?
Good. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty. Who's ready to kill it?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Super high intensity.
So, what was the biggest thing, even coming from a world of fitness, as you both clearly did, what was the biggest thing that surprised you about boxing when you started, from a fitness perspective?
From a fitness perspective, I did not think it was going to be so much of a workout.
Yeah.
Having done all types of different cardio in the past, when I started boxing, I was like, holy crap. Because you think you're just using your arms.
Yeah.
No, you're using your whole body.
Yeah.
Starting from the ground up on everything. So, yeah, you get surprised at how much of an actual workout it is, how effective of a workout it is. You're not getting little injuries like you do when you run, where you're getting shin splints, cramps and aches from all that pounding on the ground. You're just hitting a bag. If you do it right, you're not going to hurt yourself. You're going to stay in good shape, and you're actually going to probably build better cardio than you would if you were running around or riding a bike or something.
Yeah. Awesome answer.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Coming from fitness, I really actually didn't know much about boxing in general, so just starting to do it, I was like, this is actually like a really good workout. And I actually hate running on the treadmill and walking on the stair stepper.
Yeah.
It's so much better, and it works your entire body versus, on the treadmill, you're just walking on your legs or doing the stair stepper. So it's really a total body workout, works all your muscles.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
And it's actually fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, most cardio, you think of it as a grueling task you don't want to do. You actually have fun in here. You actually get to take stress out. You get to leave here happier than when you came. And I mean, it's builds self-confidence. I mean, learning any type of fighting skill is going to build self-confidence, even if we're not fighting each other. Just knowing the punches, knowing how to jab, cross, hook, uppercut, just builds self-confidence.
And I can certainly relate to that. Is what I told people. Like, I don't think I could just fight the best fighter in the world and win, but I do feel really good about myself when I leave the boxing gym, just because you get to relieve stress, you get to work out, you get to get all that endorphin rush going, but you get to mix it up a little bit as well. You get to do different things. And that's one of the things that I'm still such a huge advocate for boxing, because you are using your whole body. Like you said, Jen, you're not just sitting there walking, doing some repetitive aerobics. In my opinion, boring. I tell people all the time, I'd rather somebody throw shots at my head in a square circle than run for, I don't know, 10 minutes. It was just absolutely boring to me and not have a task at hand. But in lieu of being in an actual ring, this still gets me going a lot better than an actual run would. So it's really cool that you guys know that, and you use that to your advantage in here, because one of the things that people probably don't realize about title boxing is it's not all throwing punches, right? That's not what you're doing 100% of the time. So I know this is kind of a second question, but can you guys speak to that a little bit and tell me why you do that and why that's important for you guys?
Why we do
the warm-up.
Why we do the warm-up and the cool-down, the knot.
So the warm-up is basically to get your blood flowing, to get your body warm, because you don't want to start swinging on these heavy bags without having some blood flowing and having cold muscles. So that's part of the reason for the warm-up. We also do shadow boxing in the warm-up, and recently we've started incorporating a little bit of technique in every single warm-up, because we want you to focus on your form in the warm-up. That way when you get onto the bag, you already have an idea of what you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
And so that's the biggest reason for the warm-up, and also just have something different, because I mean, some people want to get some squats, and some people want to do a little bit of leg work, they want to do jumping jacks, just regular aerobic stuff. So you get 7 minutes of that, where you're getting that regular aerobic workout, getting you ready to do the actual fun stuff on the bag. And then the reason we do the core is because core is everything. So I mean, in boxing, obviously core is everything. Basically everything you do in life, if you have a weak core, it's going to hinder you.
You wouldn't want to fire a cannon from a canoe. Exactly. That's what I tell everybody.
Earlier. And plus, I mean, everybody wants abs, so doing that core at the end just kind of engages that last little bit of what you have left.
Yeah.
You're getting that full body workout from doing that.
Exactly.
And you're getting a little bit of core work, which everyone wants, like I said, everybody wants those abs. So getting that little bit of core work at the end is another thing that's going to just add to the value of
put you over the edge a little bit. Yeah,
exactly.
Because and I think you guys do a really good job of hitting this. You don't necessarily need just ab work to get yourself that six-pack or get yourself in better shape. It's a lot more of just using your body correctly. So there are definitely ways that you can do that wrong, and that's when I usually come in, but there are also ways that you do that right, and you see all the changes that people make while they're in here, I'm sure, which is really great. Okay? Alrighty. We got one more.
Final round.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's gonna kill me?
I got you. All right, so we'll go between, we didn't do any power shots, so let's do some power. So we'll throw either power or speed, and with power, I want to go hooks, so just laying your hooks. And then when I say speed, we'll just go to uppercuts, basically like that sprint, except now uppercuts are working.
My question is, what advice would you give to people who are just starting out boxing? They've never done it before.
I like that. Take it seriously. Take your movement seriously. Take your body seriously. Honestly, one of the biggest struggles I have as a physical therapist is not getting people better. That part's really easy if you have somebody that cares. So having people care about this stuff beforehand makes it so you don't get hurt. And that's why I come to places like this. That's why I give the talks that I do. Wow. That's why I give the talks that I do at gyms, is because I'd rather be on the preventative side of things than just walking in and saying, hey, I'm really good at fixing people. When it happens, send them to me, right? I'd rather help out with that. So honestly, if there's one thing that I could tell everybody, it's give a crap about your movement. Give a crap about this little stuff that we tell you to care about, because eventually it's going to be your undoing if you don't pay attention to it. I mean, you can be a genetic freak and last a little bit longer. You can be somebody, the boxing example is Muhammad Ali did everything absolutely incorrect. He was the greatest of all time. Let's not all try to mimic what he does, because that gets a lot of us knocked out, okay? So being the person that's really skillful with the technique, hammering out the basics, it's just like anything with movement. When I have somebody in, I break it down to the smallest level of movement. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about joints going this far, this far, this far. I care so much more about how your body moves through space. Once we figure that out, once we get you better at the little things, you can do the bigger things no problem. So if at the beginning you're just struggling with the hook or you're struggling with something, lean on these guys because they're really good at what they do and they can help you through it. If you want to continue to come, if you want to continue to stay in shape, you have to make up your mind on that for yourself. Why are you coming in here? Let that be your motivation to go get help on the small stuff that you might not care about now, but is going to be hugely important down the line. Is that a total answer?
That's really good. That's
Awesome.
really good.
Okay. Well, this has been really fun. I'm starting to spit. Apparently I'm burnt out. These guys are really great. I am super biased, and I can tell you guys from firsthand that these guys are awesome. I've enjoyed coming here. I love the whole organization. I've never met one person in here, neither a community member or one of the trainers, that I didn't absolutely love being around. So if you guys want to come get a great workout, if you guys want to come to one of the higher rated gyms in the Winston-Salem area, that's right, Reader's Choice #1 actually, come on in, get a sweat here at Title Boxing. I'm going to let these guys close out, tell you a little bit more about them, how you can find them, everything that you need to get in here and get a burn on. All right?
Yep.
That's it for me. You guys go ahead.
Yep. So, yeah, your first class is free with us. So come in, check us out, or just give us a call. Our phone number is 336-930-1528. We love to see you here. Doesn't matter if you're just starting out with boxing or you've done it for many years. You're welcome here.
Like
we find you on social media.
Yep, like she said, everyone's welcome. You can find us on social media at Title Boxing Club Clemmons on Facebook or on Instagram. And you can check our website out as well, titleboxingclub.com/Clemmons. Everything else, feel free to give us a call. Any questions you might have, we'll be happy to answer them. And we hope to see you through these doors real soon.
Yeah. Awesome. Check you guys later in the next podcast. See ya. Did a costume change and a scenery change. Yes, welcome to the inside of my office at home. Thank you so much for watching that video. Wasn't that so much fun? I had a blast there. I love those guys. I've been there several times since I've been back in the Winston-Salem area, and I have fun every single time. It's always different, always mixing stuff up. Every single trainer in there is amazing. So again, I can't say enough nice things about them, and thank you again, Title Boxing, for hosting us. I love the opportunity to get out there and speak with gyms like this. So you guys are awesome. Keep doing exactly what you're doing, and good things will keep happening for you. So I know I promised something special to you guys at the end of this video, and here it is. I've written a special tips report that is meant to help both trainers and boxers alike, whether you're just in the cardio boxing gym or you're doing kickboxing, something where you're in some kind of combat gym and you're looking to stay in there, stay healthy, train like the professionals, keep yourself in tip-top shape, and make sure that you're doing everything that you can to stay healthy and in the gym, and not doing anything that you can avoid doing that will end up injuring you, or make sure that you're out of the gym and taking these lengthy layoffs. That's what the tips report is for. And if you go to sheltonmp.com/boxbook, that's sheltonmp.com/box-book, you'll find a quick little form that you need to fill out to just have the book sent to you right away. It's a really great tips report. It's a really great book, pretty much against the wishes of everybody. I wrote this thing because nobody thought anybody was going to care about boxing. They're like, nobody cares. It's a waste of your time. Don't worry about it. And I was like, you know what? I love this so much that I know I can pour a lot of passion into these pages and really help some people stay in the gym. So if you are loving your boxing experience and you want to keep up with it, if you're feeling a little bit of pain coming on and you're worried that it might turn into something else, or you're just looking to prevent against anything, this book is for you. It doesn't matter. You can be anywhere on the spectrum. This book is for you. It's going to teach you a lot of helpful stuff. And then, of course, you can always lean on the trainers at Title Boxing if you have any questions about boxing specifics. I love talking about this stuff, so if anybody wants to call me and discuss anything that they might be having some kind of issue with the classes, or some kind of issue that they're hoping won't lay them out for a long time, please give us a call here at 336-933-1544. But otherwise, the book is an amazing resource. I'd be honored if you downloaded it and checked it out. Okay, that's all from me today. Keep an eye out, because we will be releasing a couple more of these in the near future. And we've got some exciting stuff coming for you, so just stay tuned.